Hello all, my name is Gar Saxon, and I'm here, and I own this entire white expanse by myself with no backup, and I'm so proud of it, and it doesn't matter that I don't have any backup, because no one is out here except for me. Well, my assumption was wrong, and now I'm gonna have to fight these guys, because my jetpack forgot how to jetpack. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, Mr. Saxon, just give us like 2 seconds to fire up our working jetpacks and come and fight you.
Ah, the infamous Bo-Katan! You here to kill me, I assume?
Yeah, well, you can just surrender.
Yeah, bro, we got like 2 guns for every single one of your guns, plus like an extra 2 guns on the side, cause yeah, Mandalorians need these fancy guns. Yeah, bro, woo! Alright, so if you just give me like 1 second to call my backup, then we can fire this place up with some blaster bolts. Just kidding, they didn't give me any backup. Let's go!
I hope you enjoyed that. I plan to make these things a common occurrence here in these reviews, so hopefully going forward, I started doing that kind of a thing with the little fake voices and stuff with that friend set, but then I just think it's a great idea, so we're going to keep going with it, and of course the dramatic music as well that you heard, so, can't wait.
Alright, welcome to my review of the 75316 Mandalorian Starfighter with 544 pieces. This set comes with 3 awesome figures. We have Gar Saxon, Bo-Katan, and Mandalorian Loyalist, which is the official term. But I just call him Death Watch Trooper, even though he's like new variant. Still love him. He looks awesome. He's the most underrated figure of this wave by far. So we're going to show you all the features. We're going to get you all lined up here in a very late review that should have come out probably last summer. But hey, it's here now. The box is nice, as you would assume, for a LEGO set. If you want to see more pictures of the box, I suggest LEGO.com. First fig up, the Mandalorian Loyalist, and he has cool blasters. He's got a cool, little blue torso printing. Looks absolutely epic. Nice jetpack, and he's got a black head, so, that's cool. Here's Gar Saxon. He looks absolutely sweet with that helmet mold, and printing looks pretty nice. Love the yellow on his helmet. His gun has an extension of a lightsaber bolt, which I put on there because it just had him with 1 pistol, and all the rest of the people got 2. I thought he at least needed some sort of larger gun to make up for that. And then he's got, of course, the jetpack, and underneath, you can see his Gar Saxon-y face. Ooh. Bo-Katan, an absolutely stellar figure. You got a lot of printing on the front there. LEGO's starting to do toe printing with everything. You can see a nice jetpack. And there's printing on the backs of all of these, but no one cares because they have freaking jetpacks. And then the helmet's nice. Oof, and I'm about to scar you for life. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. And then there's also that face for those of you who are brave enough to keep watching. The set has some features as you would assume. Of course, you've got your little flick fire missile things there, which is great and nice and pretty. And over here, you got your... Oh, that was a nice shot. That was in free fall. We could calculate just how long... Nope. Okay, spring load shooters, super nice. And you can do this with the wings on each side, which is super nice as well. The only problem I have with this entire design thing is the landing gear doesn't retract, so it kind of just stays out here in the open, super annoying. I actually would like to move it down a little, except it looks terrible. But if you move it down a little, it's actually better for the landing, because I feel like this is still a little wobbly. Then, of course, you've got the middle, which rotates like this. The problem is the middle rotates and not the rest of it. So you can't actually rotate it unless you go like this, but then you have to keep switching it. So you can't actually rotate it. Oh, and then the front fins start breaking. So you can't really rotate it like exactly how it does in the show, if you're talking about the Clone Wars, or I guess you could say it doesn't rotate like Maul's does either. You've got a nice, decent little cockpit in here. Room for 2 figures, which is nice. You can take your Mandalorian Loyalist or Bo-Katan, or you know what, if you want Gar Saxon to steal the thing, you could have him steal the thing too. And the Loyalist fits nicely in there, and there's room for his jetpack. And there's room for a second person with a jetpack, and if you try really hard, you can fit both their guns in there too. The only downside is if Bo-Katan's driving, you have to put a rangefinder down, like this, which is really terrible look, but hey, I guess it gets the job done. They did their best. A few features that are missing here. Well, this feature isn't missing. It's like a little rotating turret thing. I like to keep it up here. People can do other things. But in the previous version of this, there was a spot for Darksaber in here. No longer, my friends. That is gone. The only thing that's going to be left is this little ramp thingy that can come down, which looks super cool. And I don't know if this was actually supposed to be a feature. I think that's just the way they made it, so it would be all nice and shaped beautifully. But that is actually where the landing ramp comes down on these ships, and I think it's pretty cool. And they really should have put that on the features list, even though I guess technically it's not a feature. Yeah, there you go. There's Starfighter. Woo! Well, all in all, I'd say this set has a lot of good and a lot to be desired at the same time. You have great figure selection, although it's really missing either a Mandalorian Super Commando or another Death Watch Trooper, because if you just put Bo-Katan and the Death Watch Trooper in the cockpit, there's no one else for backup, and also Gar Saxon has no backup, but it's Star Wars, they can get away with it. But, yeah, it really needs another figure in there, another Mando. The build is really finicky and not very good, so, the good thing is, it is a ship, and it is from the Clone Wars, and we did get awesome figures. The bad part is it's, overpriced and a bad build. But hey, the build looks good. It's a nice display set, not exactly perfect when it comes to play, but hey, do what you will with that. I personally don't use this, at all, and I just use figures, which is okay for me. But if you're planning on playing with this and spinning it around and doing a bunch of cool tricks, yeah, don't do this one. Get a different set, or maybe some custom.
Well, I hope you enjoyed my review of the 75316 Mandalorian Starfighter, one of the most amazing LEGO sets that is long overdue. There's boxes in here. Yeah. 501st Battle Pack, whatever. Because it's one of the most amazing sets, even though it's late overdue. So yeah, this is too nice of a box. I won't throw it at the screen like I'd usually do. You know what? Whatever. Here you go. Peace out.